NFL on EA Sports City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. A few moments ago as the fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. Set as they'll match up with the Chicago Bears. Off team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland, 75 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Bears 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
Trubisky's
a gain of 6 there on first.
Anthony Miller.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Complete.
14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Gain of 14.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Yeah, this will be caught by Mooney. 7 yards, the pickup there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They will run run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Trubisky throwing complete to Komet, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Trubisky sliding out of the pocket, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Now it's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's McFarland. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Back to Smith-Schuster, this time complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a run with McFarland. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
On 3rd down, here's McFarland. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
The ball carrier.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll run here with Connor. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland. Down here in this first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead. On Boswell for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Bears 7. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Allen Robinson. Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They're going on fourth down. It's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run here with McFarland. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
First down, Chicago.
Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he's able to get it back.